do you know what is Porsche's slogan, actually?
I don't think I know.
Yeah, it's driven by dreams, You know? All I can say is, I guess wet dreams count as well.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
And welcome to our coffee shop. I'm your host, Mira, and welcome to another episode of the KopiBros show presented by the Chit Podcast Network. And for those of you that's tuning in via YouTube or any sort of podcasting platform, hi again. Thank you so much for giving us a try, for giving us a listen. We're just a Singaporean duo that go do some
KopiTalks.
And today, I'm joined at the coffee shop by the sideline reporter, Mr. Brendan Yo. Brendan, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Dying with only one cup of coffee today.
Busy day for you, right, today?
Busy, it's been busy. Oh, I started early, yeah.
Yeah, we started early and then you also came back late. Now we're recording this at 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, especially with kids, there's always good days and there's always rough days. Yeah, it's not bad, it's just rough. Damn rough days.
This week for you is that out of the rough days, you will have one special day.
Oh, I will have a day where I'm
golden day.
where I get to put my pinky up in the air. Yeah, excited. Today's day one. I realize really the only thing is at the stadium, right? Your connection just sucks. So you really have to wait till like the end of the night. I mean like 11 or 12, then after all your stories get uploaded. So you see some of our friends that I see they went tonight, right? I see their posting. It's just a blank screen, and I just know it's just because the server sucks now. Yeah, it's uploading. Yeah,
yeah, it's uploading. Have you seen the set list for the tour?
Oh, I did. Honestly,
okay.
I'm excited. I'm honestly very excited for what is the special song he's going to do for Singapore. Because you know that
song, is it?
Yes. So for like you know Taylor Swift, she does that like the surprise song. So for Bruno Mars, he does a surprise song as well, but it depends. So it's like when he went to Bangkok, right, he did the Thai Prime Minister's favorite song.
Oh,
so
wow!
He sang it. Yeah.
In Thai?
I don't think so. I think his favorite song is English. His favorite English songs. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe he might do like Lee Hsien Loong's favorite song.
Maybe he do like Home. Wow. This is home. Yeah, truly.
Yeah. But you know, interestingly enough, right, when I was looking through his set list, I completely forgot that he wrote FU.
Yes, so he did. Yes. I've been driving round town with the girl I love,
and
I'm like, forget you.
Yes, yeah. I was like, damn, he wrote this song. He wrote a bunch of songs that you forget that he wrote actually. Like what? Millionaires also he wrote, right, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. So hopefully you'll have the time of your life and be dripping in finesse. But now, finesse. Yeah. But now, if you looked at our thumbnail, you'll know that this week we're going to be doing a monthly sort of recap of news stories in Singapore. I think that this will be a fun way for us to keep up to date on the craziest things that have been happening in Singapore, while also still having a bit of fun. Now, Brendan, the news topics that we have for this month is a bit hot and steamy, wouldn't you say?
Of course. And the topics we're talking about, firstly, when we're talking about hot, we just can't ignore the freaking hate in Singapore. Firstly, we're dying. I can't believe how hot it is, Like today, finally it rained. But it's like a heat wave of.
Yeah, bro, heat wave. Sometimes all I think about is you.
And what's right, sometimes in your office is because it's so hot, right? And then everybody turn their office aircon to become freaking cold. So then it's like an extreme. It's like the moment you go out of the office, then you just like the whole body dripping in sweat. No longer finesse. The finesse is out the door.
Yeah, I'm like, just leave the door open.
Let the aircon come out. yeah. Well, that's crazy. That's the first topic. The second one would be our very first gold medalist winner, Joseph Schooling. He announced his retirement. And of course, when we talk about hot and steamy, the steamy one. Yeah, we can't ignore the steamy activities in the Porsche at the car park.
Do you know which car park it is, by the way?
I have no idea but I know I do remember that everybody went to buy the typical Singaporean. Everybody went to the 40 number.
Yeah.
I just remember all the comments I always love these comments especially for this kind of videos.
Those are the hot and steamy topics that we're going to be covering. Brandon, let's get right into the KopiTalk. Alright, for the first story, we're going to be talking about the record high heat in Singapore the last month. I gotta say, just from our own perspective, not looking at figures or anything like that, right? It is very discernible the fact that it was the hottest month, like, in very long. Do you know what I mean?
100%. Yeah. I didn't even need to know the news, but the moment you step out and it's the sun, you just take a few steps, right? You're just dying. You're just dying. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like Jiong, he said this on one of the drafts that we did. I think the previous one. He said that when he goes out, right, he can feel that there are headache, like he has a headache at times.
Yeah. The because it's too the contrast is too much. No, I tell you the worst one, right? Because my office is in along Thomson Road. There's no when you're walking, right, to find a place to eat, right, it's in the hot sun. So I'm wearing my formal wear, right? So last time when I walk, it's fine. Like I don't sweat as much. Maybe I sweat a bit, but it's okay. But now, right, because it's so hot, right, it's the first time that my pants, right, my legs are inside my pants is sweating, and it is crazy that it doesn't usually happen. It's the most uncomfortable feeling, like when you sweat in your pants, right? Then it's just like wow, it's like sticky and like and you can feel it just like rubbing, and it's just like oh.
And you can't really you have to roll up your leg to go and wipe your.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. Obviously. Yeah. So sometimes you just have to suck it up and take it. Plus, the past week, right, it's rained, but I gotta say, right, even though it's rain, the rain is hot, leh. It's not like.
Yeah. There's no cool air. There's no cool air, bro. we are here to defy the logic. Went out the window. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, you're hoping for a cool afternoon rain together with your nap? Nope. Freaking hot rain, dry, humid as. Don't bother opening a window.
Yeah,
just on the aircon.
Yeah, just on the aircon and sit inside. Yeah. Okay, so now here are some facts about the heat last month. Previously, it was recorded that in 2023, it was the 4th hottest year in Singapore's history, but the weather reports have all stated that this year will be hotter than last. Now, the hottest temperature ever recorded in Singapore was 37 degrees last year in May at Ang Mo Kio, but in Choa Chu Kang 2 weeks ago, there was a recorded temperature of 36.3. There have been reports stating that the weather is going to be hotter for the next few months. So they already said this month is hot, right? But the next few months is going to be hotter is because there's going to be a El Nino effect. Do you know what's an El Nino?
No.
Okay, yeah. So El Nino is actually Fernando Torres' name. No, it's not. But actually, it's also a Tata Young song, but it's not that. But it's actually a phenomenon where the ocean surface warms as low as the surface level winds, which normally blow from the east to west along the equator, weaken, and they start blowing in the other direction. So basically, right, it's just a bunch of shit to say that the equator is damn hot and the ocean is hot also. Basically, it's just an El Nino effect that is happening with the ocean. So essentially, right, it's evaporating at a hot rate. So the water that's going up is hot also. So everything in general is just getting hotter and hotter. Yeah. Historically as well in Singapore, right, March, April, and May are the hottest 3 months of the year. So be prepared, right? I think next April and May, right, it's gonna be shit, yeah.
I hate it. Worst part is I have reservice in a few weeks. I'm not looking forward to that. In the hot sun with a long fall, right? That's not enjoyable.
Yeah, it's not gonna be enjoyable at all. Yeah. Some tips for the heat. Now, Brandon, do you have any tips that will help people keep warm?
Get Grab Ultimate, right? don't bother leaving your office. Invest in Grab Ultimate, right? And so you get $3 off your delivery fee.
Yes.
I never regretted. I always thought it was stupid to buy a Grab Ultimate. Never have I
Appreciated it more.
appreciated even more now. It's like you think about the hassle of like cooking, right? Now you just think of the fact that you walk out and the heat, then you eat, then you feel so uncomfortable, then you walk back, then you're just like, hey, cooking sounds good.
Yeah. I'd rather deal with the heat of the kitchen than the heat
Yeah.
of the outside.
Oh,
Yeah. My wife gave a good tip, right? She said that if you don't normally put your masks, you know, like those like facial masks, right? Just put it in the fridge. Like it helps.
Ooh.
Yeah, especially during this hot period, right? It'll cool down and it'll be a lot more enjoyable for you, lah. In general, right? If you can have access to a pool, just like have a good jump in the pool, lah.
Oh, wow.
But speaking of the pool,
I love this transition. Segue.
The second story that we're going to be covering is, of course, Joseph Schooling has officially retired from swimming. Now, the 28-year-old Olympic gold medalist has stated that he is officially going to stop competing in swimming competitions. We did touch on this during our 2024 predictions episode. We both said that Joseph Schooling is not going to the Olympics, correct?
Yes, we both said.
Yeah, and we are right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We both said it will be very. It won't be good. It won't be a good outcome if he had went for the Olympics. Yeah.
Yeah. It will not have been a good outcome. But I gotta say, right, I thought he will not go and then go the next one. I did not expect him to stop, like completely stop, retire.
He knows himself that he can't get back that same physique as well as
Conditioning.
like conditioning. And I believe he tried to go back to what, but his age caught up to him, his metabolism rate caught up to him. So it's like he's no longer that young to like as easily just jump back into the great shape and be able to compete at that top tier level. You know,
but like physical shape is one thing, but mental frame is also another thing. I think he already achieved the highest of highs. Like, I mean, he already won a gold medal first in like Singapore's history, right? To be honest, it's not easy to like year after year keep staying on top of that mountain, especially when you have received setback. You know what I mean? Like I'm in setback now, then it's like thinking like, oh, like can I do it again? Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah.
I felt like that it was too much pressure for him. Like after he won, and the thing is, they gave him too much. It's like suddenly you raised the person up so high, right? Then after that, suddenly you just left him there. Yeah.
But in the interview that Channel News Asia had with him, right, he did say that it was in his mind for quite some time that he actually wanted to stop. He has also said that he is ready to do something else, and I think that it's fine for him, right? At his age 28, swimming is a competitive thing and it's an athletic thing. To be honest, if you're not in the peak athletic condition and you know your body well, there's no point doing it,
Yeah, because if not, it's really too much of a struggle. Because like people who are really in other countries, they're conditioning all the way for Olympics, right? It's crazy. But I have to say, one of the sad things I feel, right, it's just that on the comments on TikTok, right, I feel like this is the kind of comments that I don't really like enjoy, and I feel very sad to see. It's just that everybody is like tearing him apart, and for no reason. You know? It's like that's very sad to see that. Although he did so much good, but it's just because of for Singapore, and really he put Singapore on for sports, right? He put Singapore on the map for, especially when you're talking about the Olympics.
Yeah.
But after that, just because of the one drug allegation, the one drug offense, right?
The weed incident,
the weed thing, and it wasn't like a huge thing where he like impacted like a crazy lot of people, but because he did that, right? You see the comments, a lot of it is just about flaming him.
I think that there's this tendency, right, especially in social media, to like we love to see like someone fall. You know what I mean? It's quite sad.
You want to be part of the people to like you join in the fun of tearing someone down.
After that, from what I read, right, it was because of that incident in the NS, right, they didn't allow him to have disruption privileges anymore because it happened during that period. So he couldn't actually train all out. And then during the interview itself, he said that actually the NS was like the toughest time like in his life, maybe like the first 3 or 6 months. Actually, I did wanted to ask you this, right? Considering the fact that he was at his physical peak, and that also because he won an Olympic gold medal for Singapore, do you think that Singapore should have made an exception to not allow him to serve NS? So like you are exempted from NS.
I feel that honestly, if Singapore really wants to have a sports culture in Singapore, right, they really have to be more flexible with the NS lah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I think so too.
I don't think he needs to totally forgo NS. I feel like they can follow slightly like similar to the Korean army style.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, Korean army style, you have all the way up to I think you're 28 or like 30 to go into army. But then if you don't, then you have by 28 you'll be forced to go in. If I'm not wrong, that's the age lah. They acknowledge that from 19 to 28, right? That's like a lot of the industry. There are nowadays in this day and age, a lot of the industries, right? That's their peak. Like if you're talking about e-gamers also. Yeah, you know, like 19 to 25. But a lot of people by 26 retire already. That's where they really train every other day. You know, that's where when you're young, you can really go and train. Like I believe Joseph Schooling last time when he was like 21, 22, he can swim 7 days a week. You know, now I ask him to swim 7 days a week.
The thing is that we are taking away his like there are 3 Olympics that he could have taken part in, but then now he's only going to be taking part in like 2. And then it's like one was a disrupted process, and then now he's not even going to take part because of that disrupted process. Now he has said in the future he wants to continue to give back to the sport and will continue to be a pioneer for swimming and representing Singapore. I think also he has to consider the fact that he's as an athlete, right? He had a lot of sponsors. Now that he's stopping being an athlete, I'm not sure whether the sponsorships will still continue. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be quite a challenge. Yeah, because I know he's like a Hugo Boss. Is it Hugo Boss?
Hugo Boss, yes.
Yeah, he's a Hugo Boss athlete, also Milo athlete. But I think if he can continue to be like some sort of a sports spokesperson, he might still be able to like carry on the sponsorships. Yeah. When his time in university, he has a degree in economics from the University of Texas. So I do think that he can sort of like maybe do a business sort of thing centered around swimming with himself.
So, honestly, 100%. Because it still holds a lot of weight to be like the first Singaporean to win the especially such a important, like a huge sport gold medal. He won when Michael Phelps was still in the picture. You know, it's like like the king of like the Olympics of that sport, right? He won him. For someone who won the gold medal, right? They'll be able to know what kind of pressure, you know, what kind of training you're looking at. Yeah. What kind of how you should get your body to be at that tip-top condition, your mental state, everything. Yeah.
I think he can possibly consider doing a career in politics. Do you think so?
Oh, actually, I think he can. I think he can also because he speaks very well. He's very eloquent. It feels like he has a lot of training in this, which is crazy for the fact that he's an athlete. Yeah.
And he's
even when speaking about NS, when you know that it's a sensitive topic, right? He spoke on it very well. Like he didn't side one, he didn't blame NS. He said that
it was his fault. Everyone has to go through it.
Yeah. Especially for someone who set a precedent, right? Like for this is a person who won the gold medal. Like, it's like he has proved that he is really competing at that top tier level. That he needs to really focus on that to become. To stay at that level, So I feel like Singapore really for Joseph Schooling, he was the one who could have paved the way for the Singapore.
A lot of other athletes.
Yeah, athletes. Yeah. Honestly, it would be very very sick if he to cement himself, right. And to really get to solidify, like to really cement his sponsorships, right. It's really the best is if he managed to train someone, right, who at least get top 3, like gold, silver, or bronze medal in any other swimming competition, right? Then it's like, wow, his name will confirm be like, wow, Joseph Schooling done it again. Then he set a legacy. Wow, you know, it'll be crazy. Yeah.
Or he can consider like go and start going and being part of the coaching team for the national team. So that eventually you become the head coach or something.
Yeah.
But speaking of getting wet, we're now going to talk about our last story. Now, if you go online, the number 1 trending story in Singapore has been the Porsche sex tape. Now, is it Porsche or is it Porsche? Just before we start.
Porsche?
I think it's Porsche, right?
Yeah, I always remember it's called Porsche.
Yeah. I'm just going to say Porsche because I think that's more... Porsche, like everyone knows it as Porsche. But I think the correct pronunciation is Porsche.
Porsche.
Now, I'm just going to give a brief overview for those that are maybe too young or probably do not know what is happening if you are living under a rock. But the white Porsche was found at a multi-story car park and a 19-second clip of what happened to be two people having sexual intercourse in the car was uploaded online. Now, this video was uploaded on the SG Road Vigilante.
I was just very mind blown at why is it on the SG Road Vigilante when there was no road involved? As in, like, usually they always think like, wow, road rage. And I was just like thinking, why would you even be posting in a car park? Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta say, right, my father-in-law, big fan of this Facebook page. Every now and then he'll be like, oh, look at this. I tell you, this driver.
Anyhow drive, what do?
It was posted on their Facebook page on March 26 and had been viewed more than 1.3 million times.
Oosh.
So surprisingly, the day after, the Porsche, which has a license plate of 8377, Porsche 8377, was later bet on heavily in the 4D draw. So there was a lot of people that went to 4D to go and bet, and surprisingly, it came out as a starter.
Damn. This guy.
Yeah,
winning, not just winning in life, but helping others to win as well.
Yeah. I shall bless you all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One step closer to buying your very own Porsche.
Now, I don't want to say who is the owner of the Porsche, but if you scour the internet deep enough, you can find a lot of information about apparently who owns the car. Now, Brandon, do you also deep dive and look, or do you just look at the video?
I just looked at the video and I saw the comments. Yeah, that's what I like to live in the comments. And I believe the comments did mention like some names.
Yeah. So basically, this is just our own research and also like just referencing the different forums, so it may not be accurate. But I'm just gonna say what is the consensus agreement on the online platform. So apparently, the alleged man in question is apparently married, and is said to be having
an
with
extra.
An extra lady.
Married. He is married, but extracurricular.
He's doing some extracurricular activities. Now this man has reportedly removed his LinkedIn profile. So if you go to LinkedIn, right, this guy's profile is gone. He has also deregistered the car plate number. So this
smart.
So this 8377, right, is no longer available. Like, you cannot search the name up anymore on the online platforms. That out of all the cars, Porsche is one of the squeeziest cars.
And that's what I was thinking. I was thinking the same thing. You know? I was thinking, cause I can't really see it in the video, right? Whether he's in the front seat or the back seat. So just thinking, cause it looks, it's just always towards one side, right?
Yeah. Is he not a two-seater?
I don't know. Is it? I thought it was like a. It looks like an SUV. No, not an SUV.
No, I think it's a two-seater, bro.
Let's take some 90 seconds to.
A few moments later.
It is a 718 Cayman style edition car. So which is a two-door car.
That is damn squeezy.
Yeah, it's damn squeezy, bro.
When there's a wheel, there's a way. Sometimes you just need to squeeze it in, you know. You have to squeeze. He was squeezing a lot of things in there. One shot.
Squeezing this in the middle of my busy schedule as well.
He's efficient. Let us not waste time going up, then changing baby. No. After this, I can drop you home.
Pick it up, go car park, go home.
Very easy. After that, you just drive it down at the roundabout. Okay, thank you.
The roundabout. That in the comments on that specific SG Road Vigilante video, right? Some of the Singaporeans, they come up with some damn creative stuff, I gotta say.
Top notch. These are the kind of comments you love.
Yeah, so I'm just going to read off a few. First off is the Porsche suspension is damn good. Which I mean,
honestly, this is exactly what you would think of. It's like top notch. Just like the first thing you watch the video is just like, wow.
Yeah. Like this one, right? Is you should really consider Porsche, right, to use this as an advertising campaign. It's legit a very good advertising campaign to say that, hey, our suspension is damn good,
because you see, right, the heads were it was a very contrast. Because usually there were old videos of like this kind of like similar videos that posted up before, right, where the entire car or van will be shaking or moving, right. But there was barely any movement, right, for this Porsche car. Like honestly.
Steady, very tight. And it's low to the ground. It's low to the ground also. Yeah.
Keeping you grounded.
Yeah.
If this was day and night, right, no one would ever even known you're in the car.
Yeah. 7,
But
18
you did it in the
PM
afternoon,
style, bro. Yeah, afternoon. Yeah, lah. So they let
Not good,
you
ah.
see, like, hey, the
Yeah,
car is
yeah.
very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be in the Porsche Club.
Just in
Must be
case y'all didn't know, we've done this before at night, but no one noticed. You couldn't tell how good the Porsche suspension was. That's why it came out in the afternoon, 3 p.m.
Another comment that they had is, wow, the pump attendant is working so hard. I thought it was a good one.
Yeah, that's good.
Singapore creativity, I tell you. Yeah, got money to buy sports car, but no money to buy hotel room.
I believe that I saw a lot of comments on this.
Yeah,
No wonder he can buy Porsche. He saved on hotels.
Efficient.
Yeah,
So I
efficient.
was imagine on the Porsche, might as well use it. Yeah, lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the last one. Right? This one got me dying, actually. It says the cameraman recording with one hand. Now, before we end it off, right? Do you know what is Porsche's slogan, actually?
I don't think I know.
Yeah, it's driven by dreams, You know? All I can say is, I guess wet dreams count as well.
I have to say, that is not talk shit also.
That was our news stories for this month. Some hot and steamy ones. Hopefully next month we will have
Cool.
the interesting
A bit,
ones.
yeah. Cool and fun.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool and fun ones. In the meantime, that was our KopiTalk for this week.
Get out of here!
Oh, look at the time. The coffee shop is closing. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed the episode, please remember to give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. We have episodes that drops every Monday. But at the same time, also, if you're into football, we have the Football Kaki that drops every Wednesday. And also, if you're into fun game show formats, we have the SG Draft Podcast, our big podcast here, the Chit Chatter, that drops every Friday. Also, if you're into fun and interesting tournament polls, we have a weekly tournament poll that goes up on our Instagram every Monday to Thursday. It's a reoccurring knockout tournament. And this week's tournament is going to be the most thirst-quenching drink. Considering the fact that Singapore is so freaking hot right now, we all could have a thirst-quenching drink. So if you're interested in our Instagram tournaments, you can head over to our Instagram every Monday, Thursday to go and vote. All right. In the meantime, we hope everyone cools off in a nice aircon room during the course of this week. But remember,
A kopi a day keeps your troubles away.
driven by dreams.
Wet ones too.